go. What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Yetis. No, just kidding. I ain't doing all that YouTube crap. So basically, the purpose of this video, it's my first video ever. So other than Fortnite, but that's not really a video. So anyways, this renamed channel, okay? It's got repurposed. All the Fortnite videos are gone. I've found a new hobby that I've kind of liked for a while, but I've shown more interest in it here recently. So I am about to turn 16. I got a job. I was making money, so I bought a car. So that's what this channel is going to be about. It's not really going to be just like strictly repairing the car. There will be some of that, but it will just be having fun and, you know, in general car stuff. So the car or the vehicle that I purchased is a 1972 Ford F-250. Now I'll go outside and show you the whole truck, but this is just kind of an introduction. I'm not good at this. I've never done this before. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all, so stay tuned. Here with my 1972 Ford F-250 long bed here. You can see the paint's not the best. The bed is a little bit rusted. It's not terrible though. It's it can be worked with. You can see what they've done here, and I don't know if it's as obvious as it is off camera, but they have done, I don't know how far they lowered it, but they lowered it in the front, and they actually put an extra leaf spring in the back. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not here, but yeah, you can see it's kind of hanging off there. Anyways, so yeah, they've got the exhaust right here. It's going straight down from the headers to the exit right there, under the cab right there. They are actually flow masters, I am pretty sure. That's what the guy said when he talked to me. It is rear wheel drive. Yeah, sorry for the wind noise. I don't know if it's bad or not. I can't tell right now. But so yeah, this is it. Fred the Ford is his name. So yeah. Okay, so I'm now in the cab. As you can see, I put a aftermarket stereo in it. See the lovely floor panels right there. The cluster here looks to be in decent shape. The gas gauge does not work. I don't know if that odometer is right. Sorry, I'm not good at this. There it is. Yeah, it says 97,000. I don't know if it's right, but the door panels are okay. Aftermarket speakers, which are dirty. I didn't realize that till now. So oh, there's the focus. Okay. So yeah, the tranny needs to, the forks need to be rebuilt in it, and so yeah. Okay, so one thing I forgot to mention was the story of this truck. So actually, funny enough, I was going to the dump one day, and on the way to the dump, there's a scrapyard, and I looked over there, and the guy that owns the scrapyard also has a house on near the scrapyard. So he had this truck out for sale in front of the building, and so I pulled over, and I asked him. I said, "Hey man, how much do you want for it?" Because it didn't have a price on it, and he said $1,000. Well, I was like, "Oh, okay." I said, "Well, what's wrong with it?" He said, "Well, the carburetor needs to be rebuilt," and that's all he had said. So I jumped on it because I like old trucks, and this is what I was saving up for. So he came over here, started it up, and by the way, you know, I already said about the exhaust, so it sounds pretty cool in my opinion. But started up. You know, I gave them some money then, and I came back later with my parents and paid the rest. And so we get home. I'm going through all this stuff, and you know, I'm finding random stuff like cut off jeans, and there was some insurance slips, and there was a court case of the guy they had left in here. I think he put it up here around the panel, or the roof liner here. And he had gotten a ticket for not having it insured and not wearing seatbelts. So long story short, what I'm trying to get at is this was an old farm truck originally, and someone got their hands on it. You know, you see the steering wheel here and the headers and all that, but someone got their hands on it and they have, you know, messed up all the wiring and all that. So I want to, you know, obviously I like the steering wheel here and the exhaust and all that because, you know, I'm a teenager, but I kind of want to, you know, fix the gauge or the cluster here. I don't know why I can't think of that. I want to fix it up. I want to make it look nicer, but I still want it to be the ratty paint job, you know, the ratty interior, but have it somewhat civilized, if that makes any sense. So one thing that really did kind of concern me here lately was the engine bay. It's not the best by far. You know, you saw that clip. I lifted up the hood, but so we're thinking. Well, first of all, so we were checking out the exhaust and, you know, just kind of doing an overall scan of the truck whenever we got it home, because you know, we didn't have anything else to do with quarantine and everything. So we were going through it, and we get up to where they did the headers and the exhaust, and it's just all, I don't know, it's not professional. Obviously the guy probably did it in his garage, which I don't have a problem with that, but it was just a mess. So what I'm trying to say is, I think, and I'm hoping, I really am, I'm hoping that it's just an exhaust leak from the heads, because the gasket is, you know, the gasket is done. It's not even a real gasket, but or manifold, sorry. Anyways, so I'm really hoping it's not that, because it does make kind of a ticking noise, but I'm pretty sure that's just the exhaust leak. So I'm really hoping it's not you know, not throwing a rod or a lifter is bad, which with the big blocks, because I forgot to mention, it is a 390, which I don't know if that's a big block or not, but from what I've seen, big block, yes. Anyways, they said that the big blocks, you know, where they're bigger, it's easy to work on. So say I did, you know, the lifter was, you know, messed up or something like that, it wouldn't be hard because we wouldn't have to really take it out or take the engine from the engine bay. So got the full rundown now. I'm sorry to bore you if I bored you to death. I'm sorry. Thank you for making it to this part of the video. Probably gonna do a clip at the end of the exhaust, just, you know, for you guys that are like me and like the way it sounds. Oh, one other thing. So me and my dad were talking about this. So we are almost certain, I don't know how to phrase it, but we're thinking that that is actually cammed. The way it chops, which it does have a carburetor issue, so it won't idle, so I have to you know, pedal it until it warms up and then it starts to idle on its own. But the way it chops, we're thinking that they put a cam in it, but you know, that doesn't matter if it's throwing a rod or something, so, which I don't think it has. But so yeah, thank you for making it to this part of the video. Hope you've enjoyed, you know, had fun during your quarantine. This is my first video, so we'll see how it goes. Thing I forgot to mention, one thing, the e-brake, there's something else wrong with it. The e-brake does not work. Is just, it needed a new cable and everything. So it's actually sitting on blocks right now because I didn't really want to leave it in gear because I've heard that messes it up. But so yeah, if you guys are wondering why it's on the blocks back here, that is why.